Pisces, here are your messages for the week of December the 16th. So Pisces, you might need to show a little bit of compassion this week, specifically towards a friend or family member, or it could be anyone in your life, right? Depends. It is a collective message, but there's someone that is going to come to you, this week, and you need to show them compassion. It may be someone that is coming to you and may say something to you that usually might have you, react in a certain way, right? But it's like, don't react in the way you usually react, right? So like somebody could say a specific word or talk about a specific subject, and it might like ruffle your feathers, or you might just be like, I don't want to talk about this, right? Like, I'm done, I don't want to. So someone's going to come to you this week, and genuinely just need you to show compassion, right? So show some compassion to them, and the way that you do that, bluntly putting it, is to just be silent. So you might have like I said, a friend, family member, coworker, classmate, whatever applies to you, right? That comes to you and really is just like wanting to vent. Again, it could be anybody. It could be your cousin, your best friend, whoever, right? They want to really talk to you about something. And like I said, usually you might react. Usually you might, cut them off. You might, they might say something. You'd be like, what? What are you talking about? Like, oh, you're crazy. Like, like, do that to them. This is not one of those times. Whatever this person comes to you and talks to you about, you have a pretty good intuition, right, Pisces? So you know if they're serious or not, and somebody close to you is going to come in. You need to show compassion, and part of showing compassion is just being quiet, being silent, and allowing them to talk. Allow them to say whatever they have to say. Allow them to get their feelings off their chest. I know, water signs, you want to react to certain things or feel a certain way, but it's like literally telling you, just let this person feel what they feel, right? Just let them feel what they feel. Allow them to get whatever off their chest. Allow them to cry. Allow them to, do whatever they need to do, right? And just be silent and listen. Just be silent. You might just need to hold this person or hug this person, or just like I said, sit there and listen. Whatever, right? Just be silent, Pisces. It's like I don't know. It's like I get the feeling that you're gonna want to keep saying something to this person or like react, and you're gonna have to keep reminding yourself like I'm just gonna just be quiet, just be quiet, just be quiet. Like, you know what I mean? Because there's gonna be time where you want to like jump in, or just be like, why would you like you want to ask a question, or just tell them like you don't think it's like the smartest idea that they did something or whatever, and it's just like, this is not one of those times. Just be quiet. And it might be hard for you to do that, but it is important that you do. By just kind of tuning yourself into that person and being silent, right? Letting them get whatever off their chest. Like, you initiate some type of loyalty with this person, right? So this person is considering you to be a loyal friend, a loyal coworker, family member, whatever, right? But just because you're quiet, and you're never quiet when it comes to whatever subject matter this is, it's going to be something that you're usually not quiet about. Like, it's something that you're usually very passionate about, but it's like it's seeking you to be compassionate when it comes to the other person's opinion about this, because like you can get, like I said, it's like some, I don't know, like I don't, it's not that, it's gonna be more serious than that, but like the only example I can think of is like somebody might be real sensitive about their football team, right? And it's just like they really are in their feelings, and it's gonna be something way deeper than this. So like whatever, but like it's like they really are in their feelings because their team lost, they might feel some kind of way, right? And you're really wanting to sit there and be like, my team is better, or whatever, but you're like, I know that you're sitting here talking about a football team, but I know that there's something deeper going on within you. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you're gonna be like thinking in your head. So this person could like be saying things like, for example, like if you guys have like rival teams or something, this is specific to someone, but like you guys have like rival teams and you're usually like talking trash with them about like a certain football team. It's like something like that, right? It's like, that their issue is way deeper than football, and they're like getting like very hype, I guess you can say, about a subject matter, but like, because like I said, you have that intuition, you just know that this person is going through something deeper, right? And you have a tendency to usually go back and forth with them on this subject matter, or like I said, they could have witnessed you talking about whatever this is to someone else, and you had a lot to say, so they don't know if they can talk to you about it, but they're talking to you about it, they're coming to you about it. So be very compassionate, like I said, and initiate some type of loyalty between the two of you. Whatever relationship this is, right? You're going to be able, this conversation, by you just being more compassionate and just listening to this person, it's like you guys are able to connect on a higher level that you've never connected before, right? And whatever comes out of this conversation, right, between the two of you, like I said, you learn each other on a deeper level that you've never learned before, just by you being quiet and listening, right? So you have a deeper understanding of this person. You have a more respect for this person, right? Like, it's just like it increases your bond. Like you see each other, like I said, on a higher plane than before, right? But by doing this, it's like you both are able to thrive and transcend in another way that you didn't expect for it. Like, you know what I mean? It could be, like I said, it's somebody that you've known for a while, a friend, a cousin, or whatever. And you guys just, it's like, why haven't we ever took the time to really talk about things like this? Or why have we never had the time to really grow this bond before, right? So it's going to be kind of a situation like that, Pisces. And here's confirmation on the bottom. It's just like, you got to be quiet. Like, you got to be quiet, though, Pisces. That's how this bond is going to form. And it's like, this bond is going to be important for both parties to, like, transcend. Like, whatever bond that you guys have through this conversation or this situation, both of you will need it. It's like you coming together, just having an understanding from one another. It's like allows both of you guys to transcend, right? It allows both of you to transcend. And if you're not sure if this is the person, if you had an idea, whatever, it's confirmation on the bottom of the deck. So it is confirmation that you will thrive and transcend. And this person has something to do with it based on a conversation, whether you both are just going through something, and the loyalty that you guys kind of have for each other after this situation or conversation maybe puts you in a different mindset, or you're glad you have somebody to trust with whatever you're going through. So it's like you guys, it helped, whatever this is, like I said, because it's so many things in my head. Like, it could be a conversation where somebody recently got a divorce, or somebody's, ooh, that's really sad. Somebody's spouse passed away, you know what I mean? Or their family member passed away, their mom or dad, and it's happened to you, right? So it's just like, that's why this person wants to come to you. And it might be something that you're usually sensitive to talking about, right? So you could be like, I don't really want to bring up my, spouse that passed away because it's a sensitive subject and I'm gonna cry or whatever, or like, so it's like, you, instead of you doing the normal reaction, regardless of if it's making you sad, or mad, or whatever burst of emotion that you usually have from this subject matter, like, it actually ties you and this person in closely. It makes you bond on a deeper level. Like, so say if this is somebody important to you passed away, and this person recently had somebody pass away, so you see that the behavior that they're demonstrating, right, is familiar to you, right? It's familiar to you. So you're just like, okay, I recognize this has happened to me, and instead of me being or reacting the way I usually react, I know how I was when I went through this stage of grieving, or I know what I was like when I went through this stage of whatever, right? So it allows you to kind of just be quiet and listen to this person, like I said, and it doesn't just help you, or this doesn't just help this other person, but it also helps you, because you're like, you didn't have anyone else to talk to about this before. And it's like I said, it's like some kind of subject matter that's like a really deep bond. It helps both of you to transcend and thrive. So whatever this is, I hope you guys have a good conversation. And like I said, whatever it is, it helps you both thrive. Have a good week.